First plug finally showed up, but I already went ahead and installed it. So that's the first plug over there. 16 mil over here. But the reason for this video, I guess you can call it part 2. So this is the 2.8 automatic, and this was the 2.7 swap out. But this was a problem I found out trying to install the flywheel. I guess on the 2.8 automatic, there's a notch with this part of this crankshaft. Somehow it comes out about 1/2 inch. And then on the automatic with the 2.7, there's just barely anything in it, probably 1/4 inch. And I was wondering, well, it actually comes with this one on the 2.7. So that pretty much moves everything out. But I know if I was to just install that on there, I need a longer bolt, and most likely I'm going to have some problem installing it. So just to make matters short, I took that out. I guess that's really there for the torque converter to stop. I hit on the torque converter. So I took that off. On the 2.8, it actually comes with 2 washers. This is the back one. And pay close attention to which hose, because it only goes in one way. I couldn't find any arrow or any dot to tell me which way it goes. After looking very closely at the washer, this one, everything else is rounded. And this one is got a square in both sides. Same thing with that hole. But everything else is rounded. But also, you gotta find it too on the block. It took a while after several tries for me to find the right one. But anyway, for the 2.8, everything just mounted, washer back in there, and then the flywheel, then the second one, which is this skinny one. So I just took that off, and then put this in, find the right hole, which I already marked. Then put your flywheel. Barely have any room for it to sit, to tell you the truth. But after torquing down those bolts, it's just barely sitting on it. But I think that should not be a problem. Flywheel. And then just bolt everything down. For the 2.7, I have to take this off because the 2.7 somehow have that extra blade in here, or washer, or whatever you want to call it, or spacer. So I got to take these ones out and swap it out for the 2.8 version. We should get it close and everything should be flush. All right. Good luck on your project. I never made an updated video from the 2.8 block to the 2.7 after putting in the flywheel, but it's kind of too late now. After flipping it over from the tire, the side of the pistons are good. It's just a rear main seal. Cylinder 3, 2, and of course 1. Yeah, that was horrible. A lot of particles jumping around in there while I was trying to make it back home. And somehow the head still survived. Took it to the machine shop. They said, well, they pressure tested it and said it was fine. So I put it back in the head. Put back the head in the engine. This is more parts from the old engine, reminding me of my misery. That's the culprit right here. Yep. This is the heads. They're put back together. To the engine cover is on. New timing belt. So right now we got a 2.7 block. On a 2.8 engine, see right there, ATQ. And after swapping out the spacers from the 2.8, 2.7 block and putting in the 2.8 spacer, you could tell the transmission and the block bolted up nice and flush. Already spun the engine over, everything is good. And of course, never really listened. Now I got a 2.8 pulley on the supercharger. Let's see how that holds up. Alright, here goes another project.